Good morning and thank you for joining me on another day of garage workouts, your garage, your gym. So today we have a multifunctional training session and we're going to do all kinds of things. I love this kind of workout. We're going to combine tower, push-ups, some weights, and it's just awesome. Alright, so I'm going to get my timer going. Alright, and we're going to start warming up, just running and warming up. So our first exercise is going to be here on the tower. I'm going to be doing straight pulls, and I'm going to use these bars here. I don't know if you watch this, but these bars are great. You can pull it on any other type of bar, and that's the one that I'm going to use first. We have 8 exercises and 2 minutes each, and we're going to try to do as many sets in that 2-minute time frame as we can. Okay, so get ready. It's going to be great. Lots of sweat. Garage today is a little bit warm, not as bad as the other couple of days, but it is warm. We're about 82 right now in here. Okay, we got 13 seconds left. Let's move those arms just a little bit. Just warming up. All right, so hammer pull-ups right here. We go up and down, hammer pull-ups. Now stand. I'm going to use this little step here on the next ones to reduce a little bit of resistance so I can actually keep going. I want to do, my goal is 4 sets today. That was 2, 1 minute and 15 seconds. My goal is 4, and if I can do more, that would be awesome. I usually do 6 on these ones. We'll see how it goes. Alright, that was 3. I can feel that already on my body. Whew. Let's go again. Wow, that's 4. On fire. On fire. Let's go. Can I do one more? Of course I can. I have about 22 seconds left. Whew. 12 seconds. Let's go for 6. Awesome. All right. So first set, I didn't need any help from the step, from the bar of the pull-up bar, and I did 10. So on the next ones, obviously, if I don't have a little bit of time in between, I won't be able to do those raw, right? So what I did is I just stepped on the little bar down there and I held myself so I can get more sets. So my body is thinking that it's doing as it did on the very first one with no help, although I'm reducing the stress on my joints. High resistance simulation training. That's the technique. All right, curl 21. Curl 21. All right. Curl 21. So first we're gonna do 7, 7, 7. 5, 6, 7, 7. Half down. Wow, I use too much weight for the curl 21s. I'm doing 25s. I should do about 20 for the curl 21. It's too much. 3, 4. 5, 6, 7. Okay, I'm gonna reduce the load. Load was way too much. I'm gonna reduce to 20s. Still feels heavy. Now I'm gonna go 5, 5. 3, 4, 5. This is like doing a lot of sets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow. Arms on fire. Now let's just go all the way up and down. We're gonna be burning now. 5 seconds, let's go. Burn one more time. Okay. That was good. So I did 2 curl 21. The first one was a curl 21, second one was a curl 15, and then 2 burning sets. But if you notice, while doing the curl 21, I have to take just a mini 2-3 second break in between the levels, you know, like halfway up, halfway down, all the way up and down. So it's kind of like another set. I'm not counting that on another set because the set was supposed to be 3-3-3. I mean 7-7-7 and then 5-5-5. But it worked the hell out of my biceps, especially after that. Okay. Next one.
Athletic work.
Push-ups. So this first push-up, I'm going to use my push-up bars, and I'm going to go a little wider. That's probably working here. So I'm going to do wider push-ups right there. As many as I can. Good form. The first one I'm going to try to go straight like this, and then I drop my knees and keep going. Drop your knees, keep going. That's 2. Goal is 4, at least 4. That's 3. I have 40 seconds. That's 4. 30 seconds. Let's go for 5. That's 5. And I have one more. I do. Let's go for 6. 6 will be my tops. Even if I can do more, I will stop at 6. I don't want to overdo on my muscles. I mean, time was perfect for 6, but sometimes you have like 10 seconds and you're like, okay, let's go for 7. And you can. I've done it before. But in this case, if I had the time, I would say, okay, that's it. 6 is good. I need to give my body a little time recovery. This is my recovery time, that minute. This is my cardio rest. I call it the active rest. So, 20 seconds. Okay. Sit in a row. So before I show you how to do the rows on the bench for full back support. Today we're going to use the chair. Okay?
Athletic work.
Alright, so I'm going to grab, I think I'm going to go for 40s. And this is going to be my rowing work right there. So I go down here and I row. Step number 1. It's good to have this fan pointing towards me, giving me some air, some fresh air. That's 2. The goal is 5. I mean 4. But I might be able to do more. That's 3. Wow. This is really working my back. Let's go for 4. That's 4. 20 seconds. Let's go. That's 5. 6, let's go. 6. Wow.
Cardio.
That was 40 pounds on each side. Good weight, manageable weight. Can you do more? Or I do more? Of course I can. But I won't be able to wait 3 to 5 seconds and do it again. If I double that weight, I can do 80, of course I can. How many reps am I gonna do? You know? Maybe the first one I'll do 5, 6, 7, 8. It don't matter. But then next, I'm gonna do 1. If I wait 5 seconds, I may not be able to do 1. So I have to choose a weight that I'm gonna be able to do for at least 4 sets. That was the goal today.
Athletic work.
Okay. Push-ups, narrow push-ups. I'm gonna use these here. I'm gonna do it right on the bar. Right there. Right here. I'm going to start with this. And I'm going to continue with this. Here, narrow push-ups. It's not narrow, it's just shoulder wide. Right here. That's 2. Let's go for 3. That's 3. And 4. That's 4. How much time? 20 seconds. I might be able to do 6 again. That's 5. And
Cardio.
6. Inhale, exhale. Excellent. The next one, we're gonna do deeps. Deeps. That's gonna get us. That's going to get us. That's going to get us. Three seconds.
Athletic work.
Okay, dips. Let's go. Can I do one? No more. I mean, my triceps are almost destroyed from the push-ups. The last set, even 1 minute sometimes, is not enough time to recover. But it's okay. You know, you can always step on the bar or use a chair and continue. What is important is how many times you feel that burn. That's what is important. How many times you feel the burn. That was 3 or 4, I don't even know now. Let's say 3, this is 4. This will complete my goal, although I want to do more. Let's go for 5. That's 5. I got 28 seconds left. Let's go for 6. Can I do 7? All right, let's try this. 7. Yeah. 7 sets.
Cardio.
That was good. That was absolutely amazing. I just broke my own rule. Don't do more than 6. That's what I said, that I will not do more than 6 today just to rest my body. But as I said, you know, sometimes you feel like it. If you want to try to do a 7, go ahead, do a 7. You know, we don't always have the opportunity to do 7. So 6 was good. My goal was 4. I went 3 sets above my goal. That's great. What was your goal? You know, that's what is important. Okay, next. So we go back to biceps. So basically what it is a superset bicep.
Athletic
I'm
work.
gonna start with 30s. And then I'm gonna go down in weight. I'm gonna do as many as I can. That's good. I'm going down to 25. Shake, shake. Go. No matter how many I do. If I do one, that doesn't matter. Or two or three. As long as I feel that burn, that's what I'm looking for. The burn is there now. So I do a couple more. Maybe one more. Yeah. Whew. Now I go to 20. No more rest. Up. Let's go. This is my third set. I'm gonna try to do 4. Wow. On fire. Down to 15. Up. So 15 pounds is really nothing, but feels like 100. This is, you know, the superset, strip set, and okay, I'm gonna continue guarding on 15. So what's good about it is the high resistance simulation training. Your body thinks that it's doing 100, but it's doing only 15. So it's really good to protect your joints and ligaments, although your muscles are getting pumped. So it's a really good technique. I call it high resistance simulation training. I've talked about this in other videos. Haven't talked in my past 5-6 videos, but now that we're using these exercises again, I wanna, just emphasize on that technique. Excellent for your body, gentle on your joints and ligaments, because your body thinks it's doing more, but it's actually doing less. But the result is the same, pumped muscles, and you feel the burn.
Athletic work.
Okay, now we have triceps. So we're gonna do these tricep extensions right here on the chair. And what I do is I get my elbows in. So right here I go down, and it's kind of like a push-up, but elbows in works your triceps more than anything else. So it's like a tricep push-up. Yeah, you're gonna feel that on your chest as well. That's good. That's what you want. You want that power. Yeah. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Let's go again. 5 to 7 seconds stops. You don't want to wait any more than that. You just want to keep pushing it and keep getting this done. That's 2. Still have a minute. So my goal is 4. Let's complete 4. Let's see what happens. That's 3. Pumped. That's the word today. Pumped. I feel very pumped. My muscles, upper body, chest, back, bicep, triceps, even part of my shoulders feels pumped. Let's go for another one. Elbows in, So it works your triceps. Yeah.
Cardio.
Amazing. Amazing. Feels awesome. Let's go up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now, we're done. That was 8 sets. How long this took? Only 25 minutes. Isn't it amazing? I mean, the average was what? Let's say 5 sets each. Okay, I did 6 on most of them.
Stretch 10.
But even if I average, let's say 5, that's 40 sets in 25 minutes. I'm sure I did way more than that. I probably did 44, 45 sets. I remember there's one that I did 4, and I think the rest of them I did 6. I did one I did 7, one I did 5. So, you know, I probably did about 44. But even if it's just 40, you know, that 40 sets in 25 minutes, that's really, really amazing. You know, how long does it take to do 45 or 40 sets at the gym? That's what I'm talking about. Because you get distracted. Right here, we're just on the clock. We have to do as many as we can in those 2 minutes. So you push yourself, you know, to the limit. You push yourself as much as you could. And that gives you an awesome result. Take now shoulders. We're gonna interlock those fingers, close the hands, shoulders back, down, back, down, back, down, back, down. Right there feels good. Stretch the neck to one side. Stretch to the other. This way. Alright. Good. Alright. You stretch those legs a little bit. Very important to stretch the legs, guys. Very important. Because this is what we used to walk every day. So you need to get a good stretch there. Good, good, good. Now here, this way. And this way. Why can I go more on one side than the other? Because I'm missing one tendon on that side. One of my obturator ligaments popped like 3 years ago in a tournament. So I can't stretch as much on one side than the other. It's already recovered. And it feels okay now, feels good, but it limited my mobility a little bit on that side. I'm not complaining, I'm just explaining right here. I never complain. I'm actually grateful that I can be here and be doing this, you know, so I can grow older, strong, and see my kids, eventually grandkids, and just enjoy life. That's what it's about. Right here. Okay. Froggies. Froggies is awesome. In a little more. And in a little more. Now, child pose. Very good. Butterflies. Stretch on one side. I'm pulling with my right hand, stretching the left, and now pulling the left, stretching the right. All right. Alright, now we're gonna flow. Roll a couple times. Okay, and the roll. Roller really cracks my back, and that feels good. That feels good. That's really quick. I'm gonna do a little bit of the legs. Calves. Chest. Well, let's actually quads. And chest. Let's go to the external. Oh, it worked nicely. All right. Great workout, everybody. Perfect on the time. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me today on our garage workouts. Please don't forget to subscribe, share the video, like the video, so it can get to more people that may need this more than you and me, okay? With that being said, I will see you tomorrow for another amazing workout. Peace.